I have in my hand the last book for the Traveling Annotated book series in this round. There is a new round coming up. I'm not sure how many people are going to participate in that, but this is the fourth and final book that I'm supposed to read for this round of annotated books. Let's see what it is. I just cut it open. I didn't look inside, but... Ooh! I have been seeing this book everywhere. I know nothing about it. I'm honestly a little afraid to go into it. I think it's a dark romance, maybe? Let's see. Oh, trauma nurse. Hell yeah. I love reading about healthcare providers. Trauma nurse Allie Kapalushi, I think that's how you say it, doesn't need any more kinks. Oh, God. She likes the one she landed on just fine. To her, nothing could top the masked men she follows online. She fantasizes about one man in particular hunting her down, but she never could have guessed that one drunken text could make those dreams into reality. Oh my God. I have no words. Okay. I guess I'm gonna read it. What did these girls send me? Oh my God. All right. I'm about halfway through Lights Out. I have a lot of feelings about this book. Okay, first of all, let me tell you what this is about. This is about Allie and Josh. And Allie is a trauma nurse. She works in an ER, which I love reading healthcare workers. And I think that that is doing a very good job sticking true to what it's like being in an ER. It's chaotic. There's a lot of trauma. There's a lot of stuff that nurses take on that we don't necessarily realize that we take on. So I think that that is staying true to being a nurse. Also, yes, I'm in scrubs. I just got off of work, and here I am talking to you guys about this. And then Josh is a computer hacker, and he is very much a recluse because his father is a notorious serial killer, and he looks a lot like his dad, and he doesn't really like to be around people because he is always mistaken for his dad, and he is like terrified he's going to turn out to be like his dad. Like, his entire life goal is to not turn out like his dad, which, duh, you don't want to turn out to be a serial killer. How they end up meeting is Josh's outlet is he runs a social media account posting thirst trap videos of him shirtless and with a knife and covered in blood and doing suggestive things on this social media platform. And Allie just finds his account randomly one night and like just gets hooked instantly. And so she ends up commenting on all of his videos, and he starts to notice, and he ends up stalking her. Like, when I say stalking her, I don't mean just like following her around. I mean like literally hacking into the hospital cameras to watch her. He stalks her on social media, finds out all of her favorite stuff, finds out her routine, finds out her address. He breaks into her house and leaves her groceries. Like, it is intense. And I really don't know how I feel about that part. I don't read a lot of dark romance. I would say true dark romance is probably my second or third book that's a dark romance. So this is a new territory for me. I just got past the famous scene, so if you've read this, you know. And not me literally sitting there trying to figure out, like, he's doing what? Like, oh my god. Yeah, so I'm still reading it. I don't know if I'm really liking it or not. It feels weird to be reading all these spicy scenes and annotating them with other people. That part's a little odd. But I do think that there are some sweet moments in here when Josh is taking care of Allie. But the reason that now I'm definitely more invested in the story is something crazy happens. I don't want to spoil anything if you guys decide to read this. On the front, it does say the couple who slays together stays together. So that's kind of a little hint of what happened. And there is like a little bit of humor that is keeping me entertained as well. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this book right now. It just feels like a 2.5. Like very middle of the road. I don't really love it. I don't really hate it. I'm kind of neutral on it, to be honest. Given what just happened in this book, I need to read and figure out what the heck happens. Honestly, I feel like there was an easier way to take care of this problem that they're having, but it's a little late for that. So I do plan on finishing this book, hopefully tonight. I think I have about 2 hours left in the audiobook, so hopefully I will get to finish that tonight, or at least make progress in it, and then finish it in the morning if I don't finish it tonight. So I will check back in once I finish this book, but I don't know how I feel about it. I finished it. I don't want to yuck anybody's yum, but this is not for me. I did end up giving it a 2.5 stars. Smut aside, whatever. I don't have those kinds of fantasies in my life. But smut aside, there are glaringly obvious plot holes in this. Like, dude's an expert hacker, but he has to go to lengths to find out her name and find her social media. It takes him an hour to do that. Like, why don't you just ask your roommate who used to date this girl you're trying to stalk and say, hey, what's her last name? And then you just get on your little search engine and type it in. How hard is that? How freaking hard is that? Ugh. And then there's a point in here where the freaking bad guy has an easier time stalking Allie. He has an easier time stalking her than the other guy. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. Also, the bad guy, when he ends up dead, I feel like they could have handled that way quicker. I think that Navessa Allen wanted to draw it out so she could add another 200 pages of smut because the guy was literally breaking into her house. She could have just shot him for home invasion and be done with it. But no, that was too obvious. Y'all, there are just too many plot holes in this book for me to actually enjoy it. I did like the banter between the couple. They were really cute. I liked that they were crazy cat people, but overall I still give this book a 2.5 because there's just a lot of plot holes, and half of this book was just doing the deed, and it just got more and more creative. I will not be continuing this series, and I'm happy to send this back to its rightful owner because I want this out of my house. I also ended up getting my book that I originally read back And look how loved she is. It has been so fun to flip through this and like read what other people thought about it. I haven't gotten through all of it yet, but I'm just excited that other people enjoyed this. Let's read the ratings together because I didn't read the ratings. Okay, so I rated a 3.5. Two other people gave it 5 stars out of 5 stars, which is crazy to me. And then we had one person that skipped this book. She just had something in her family happen and was not able to get to this book, which is totally fine. But I ended up giving this a 3.5, and everybody else that read it loved it, so I was glad that they enjoyed that. Let me read you what they said about this book. It says, "This book made me feel so many emotions. I cried so much. What can I say? I am an empath. This book also made me think a lot about life in general. I love Oz and how simple he was. I loved Finn, and the dad has such a special place in my heart." And the other person that read this wrote, "Where do I even start with this book? This was such a heavy, heart-wrenching read. My heart was ripped out within the first 40-ish pages. It was so emotional, yet so beautifully written. I can't believe I've never heard of this book and probably never would have read it if we didn't do this journey together. And that makes me sad, but so happy that we did this. Thank you so much for choosing this amazing book, Abby." I'm so glad they liked it. Even though I didn't give it a 5 stars, I still really enjoyed this book. And listen, since I read this book back in, I don't even remember how long ago it was that I read this, but I think about this book so frequently. It's going to live rent-free in my brain forever. If you guys have not read this book in an instant, I think it's available on Kindle Unlimited, and I would definitely pick it up if I were you. That concludes my traveling annotated book series vlog for round 1, I guess, because we're starting a new round with my book club, and I am reading that book now, but I will make that into a separate video just so I don't bore y'all with that again if you don't want to watch it. But I really appreciate you guys coming on this journey with me. If you haven't watched any of my videos of the other books that I read in this, here are all the books that I read, and if you're interested in them, I will make a little playlist for you guys and link it up above. Thank you guys for joining me on my thoughts about this dirty, dirty book. I hope that if y'all read this, y'all enjoy it a little bit more than I did. I will see you soon in a new video. Happy reading. Hello. I don't need to say hi. Oh, just kidding. Hold on. Come on. We gotta go this way. Go this way. Go this way. Come on. No, not you. Go on, Jessica. No, turn around. Good job. Okay, bye. Love you. Check out.